Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 3, and today we're taking a look at the 2017 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. Now this is the 6th generation Camaro, which began production in 2015, and yeah, this is the top of the line Camaro, but ahead of the likes of the Super Sport and the Z28. And yeah, quite frankly, I really do like this car. It's not perfect by any means, which I'll get to eventually, but yeah, I think it looks pretty good in general. It's a practical coupe as well, with a really solid interior, bang up to date, which is what American cars have been slowly progressing to over the last several years or so. So yeah, pretty decent interior, and yeah, it's also got a boot, but it's by no means the largest thing in the world, which is the one thing that Camaros of the last few generations have had a problem with. Yeah, it's nowhere near big enough, especially considering the size of the rear end on this car. Could be and should be a lot bigger. But yeah, one thing it's not lacking is power from this engine. It's a 6.2 litre supercharged V8, and it produces 650 horsepower and 650 pounds-feet of torque, which is a hell of a lot. Now obviously that's not as much as the likes of the Hellcats from Dodge, but still a reasonable amount, and it's nothing to sniff at as well. And plus it's got a little bit of a supercar in it, because it's obviously from the Corvette Z06. So yeah, this is basically a more practical, more road-friendly kind of Corvette Z06, quite frankly, and yeah, I really like it for that. But it's a weighty car compared to the Z06. It weighs 347 pounds more at 3,883 pounds. So even though it's got the same power and the same torque as the Corvette, it is slower because it is obviously heavier. But it's still no slouch in terms of acceleration and speed, which we're going to go and take a look at now. So yeah, see you when we get onto the circuit. Alright, let's see what this car can do. So yeah, as you can see, hugely quick, really loud, not just in terms of engine noise, but in terms of the supercharger whine as well. And yeah, it's quite frankly a really fun car to drive, and yeah, really fast one at that. So yeah, 0 to 60 in 3.716 seconds, 0 to 100 in 7.917 seconds, and we're going to a top speed of 202 miles an hour, which is only ever so slightly in terms of top speed off the Corvette Z06, but it is a little bit behind in terms of acceleration, but that's to be expected. It is a heavier car, it's a more practical car, and as a result that is bound to add some extra weight to the vehicle, but it handles its weight really rather well, quite frankly, and it certainly doesn't weigh as much as the likes of the Hellcats, because they weigh at least 500 pounds more than this, and it shows, because this is a lot more responsive, feels a lot lighter on its feet, and it just, you know, feels a lot, you know, more direct, a lot better in terms of handling as well, because of that lack of weight. So yeah, I personally prefer this to the Hellcats. I know it doesn't have as much power, it's got 57 horsepower less than the Charger and the Challenger Hellcats, but the weight difference alone just makes it a lot better in terms of handling and a lot more responsive, even though despite that weight drop from the Hellcats, they're faster just because it has so much more power than this. But yeah, prefer this to the Hellcats, and yeah, this is a solid addition to the Camaro lineup. Now, like I said before, it's not perfect. I don't like the grille on the front. It's just a bit too wide and a bit too gopping, and the splitter just sticks out a little bit too much for my liking, but I know they're there for a reason, so I can't really give them too much hate for it. But as a result, I do think the Super Sport does look slightly better than this, and in terms of handling, the Z28 is better, there's no doubt about that, and I personally find the engine sounds a bit better. It's a much larger engine at 7 litres, and it's not got supercharge, so you know, this does sound a little bit better. But as an all-rounder, this is a cracking car, and the fact that it handles really well as well, and sounds great, looks overall decent, even though I do have a little bit of a problem with the front of it. It's just an all-rounder of a great car, and yeah, compared to the European coupe rivals, it's just got so much more charisma, so much more, you know, sense of fun about it, and yeah, I love it for that. And considering it's so much better than the Hellcats, it's quite frankly probably up there with the best of the muscle cars from the current generation. Whether or not it's better than the likes of the new Mustangs or not, I'm not sure, because You know, we've not got all of the Mustangs from the current generation to try out, but we do have the Shelby GT350R, and that is a cracking car. But personally, I just prefer this a little bit extra. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.